Let my advertisement stop. I like how I can't monetize my channel, but they can. Okay, let me see. My volume seems a little low. Let me turn that up a little bit. There, is that better? Alright, sorry. Welcome to the stream. We can see tonight we're in Europe at the DAF dealer. So we are about to start trucking in a BDM Scania because, you know, that's all I drive. All right, let's look at the job market. Just rested, so we're going to be good to go. External contracts. Budapest. Yes, into the new DLC, for me anyway. Going East DLC. Here we go. From Glasgow to Budapest with lead. Ooh, very hazardous material. And it has us taking a train. I think we'll reroute over this way and take the ferry here. Since I'm in a left-hand drive, don't really want to drive England that often, that much on the left side of the truck, on the left side of the road. I wonder why that's not giving me the drawbar bonus, because it's obviously a drawbar trailer. There's my Skyrim dragon. Does that count as being playing Skyrim? I got Skyrim dragon. Does that count? Wrong button. There we go. We need to adjust these mirrors. Oh yeah, we want to have our front auxiliary lights, roof lights. Move the mirror out. There we go. 3. You just want to barely see the truck in your mirrors. 4. 5. 6. Man, that one's way off. There we go. This is where we move it, okay. There we go. We'll try to stride back a little bit. I thought I had that set up on this one. Sorry, folks. Let me get these buttons set up. You know, we're just getting ready to go haul our load. We got time. Ah, it's that one. I don't like that one. Oh, dinner has arrived. If you could give me an audio check, just to pop in long enough to go, yeah, this sounds okay.
I'll try.
Forget
No,
it.
it's not that. I'm trying to get. I'll try.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'll try. Hold on.
Let's see, make sure we got everything else checked before we get out here. Alrighty. Let's. There we go, and we want this one to be on that one. Alright, here we go. Let's go get us our pickup done. Wait a minute. We're going to lower that steering wheel just a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. And we have to remember we're in Scotland. And we gotta drive on the left side of the road. Here we go. No audio from the game, but audio from me. Okay. We're having an audio issue. Hold on a second.
Your game audio is non-functional, but your audio is.
Alright, well, I gotta figure out why the. Oh. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear the game now? Hold on, I see what's on. I gotta. Can you hear the game now? Yeah, there's a few seconds delay, or several seconds delay, and you're still not hearing the horns. Engine idling and the air horn. Blinker sounds. Alright, hold on. Okay, I got it boosted up on the mixer as loud as I can for the game. Is that better? Alright, thank you. Is that better? And it's gone. Okay. Alt tabbing out. Okay, let's see that. Is that better? Is that better or no echo? How's my volume? Okay, how's that now? Did the echo go away? I don't know what to do about the echo because I don't know how it's echoing. Because I only have one microphone input. But I guess I'll have to stick with this. Thanks for your help. If you want to stick around, that would be super, but I know you have things to do too. Thank you. I appreciate it. Here we go, folks. We're going to go get this cargo picked up now. We seem to have our audio issues solved. Let's kill the flashers, kill the brakes. Put it in gear, hope nobody's coming because I pulled up too far. Oh, go around the circus for a quarter turn. Make myself dizzy using my mouth to look around. Got to get up to 20 mile an hour before I can set the cruise, and we missed the thing because that's just gonna go down to the next line and turn left. Our lovely garage on the right there, 5 bays. We only have 4 trucks at this garage that I drive. Decided to take out the truck and a pup, as we call them in the States. Gonna turn left. Remembering again, stay on the left side of the road. Moving into the right lane and turning right in Lanexus. I left the Jake brakes on. Oh, there's our trailer over there on the right. Excuse me. Get used to backing this up. And there we go. We are hooked up. Check the map. And if we decide to go here. Oh, no. That ain't gonna work. If we decided to go. Interesting. And there's the phone. Let's see who's calling. Might be important. I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. Hello? I really hate phone calls where when you answer the phone, no one's there. Sorry about the interruption, folks, but you know, it could have been the Publishers Clearinghouse telling me I won $20 million. All right, here we go. I think that's pretty good route. I could go this way and get this gray road. What the hell? Ooh, no, maybe not. Yeah. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's get the gray road. That's good. Sure they haven't added something I missed. Or added something I haven't gotten to yet. Alright, we'll come in there. As soon as we get unloaded, we'll get these two discoverables. Budapest will be a new, whole new area for me. All right, we looked at the head coming. We got my bowl here in the way. I'll set it up here on top of the computer to keep warm. I'm sorry for all the noise because I got a headset mic. And we're working on it. So we're work in progress. Here we go. Step inside again. I like this new paint job we got for Christmas event. Lights on. Well, it doesn't say long vehicle, so I don't have to run the beacon. At least this one doesn't bend in an extra place. Means I'll be able to back it in. Get a little extra experience. The double articulated ones are pull in straight in. Excuse me. This is gonna be a rough show, I'm sorry. And we're gonna turn right. Which means we go across the road into the left lane. And here we go, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Hungary. Here we go, up to 50, that's 55. Like I said, it's my first trip into the new DLC I got for Christmas. We're doing a Christmas event, and it didn't get out that way, and I was saving it kind of for the stream. Haven't been on as much as I should because I got this cough. Not good. Of course, since I'm based in England, I've got everything set for miles per hour, which Gives you some unique speed limits when we cross the channel into Europe, because you know Europe being kilometers, the mile per hour thing, just doesn't quite line up, right? Which is just like it is if you're driving in the real world with a car marked in miles per hour. Slow down and make the turn. I'm sorry. Got the air conditioner on. Try not to get too hot. But 60 mile an hour. Fastest speed in Euro Truck Simulator. Or fastest speed one in Euro Truck Simulator. It's the safety car. Gotta love that. Here I am, paint job. Yeah, I can do 60 through this exit, but just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it in a truck. There is a fine distinction there. Because in this truck, if I tried to do 60, I'd be sliding all over the guardrail. It just wouldn't make the turn. Go, giddy up, go. 1,400 miles. This will probably be the only load we do for this stream because it's going to take me probably an hour and a half. Start about 8:25. And if I keep coughing, you're not really going to want to listen that long anyway. I'm using the keyboard. I don't have a wheel and pedals right now. It's on the wish list for things to get. I see the arrows indicating I need to move over. Track IR is something I don't have, but it's also on the wish list. So I don't have to use the mouse to move. I can concentrate on driving and just look a little to the left and the right. Oh, I hate these narrow one-liters. Bit unrealistic. The real motorway would not be that way. Move back to the left lane. as Squirrel attests to. You see, I'm a Squirrel fan. I've got his name in the center of my wishes. But this is not Squirrel. I am Alcinor. Just a fan of Squirrel. Yeah, and that's why I was up. They had that red thing let me know I had not slowed down. Off the M to the A. I'm taking a master course on OBS right now through YouTube. And hopefully, I'll get some good overlays that help improve. Excuse me, help improve. Yes, everybody's gonna brake check me and then fly away because AI doesn't have physics, and I do. Hours, 10 o'clock, 42 minutes, 11:15, 11:15 thereabouts is when my hours run out, and I will have to sleep. Fortunately, that doesn't take 8 hours in game. Time is sped up, so we'll just gray out for a second and be ready to go again. That way we do most of the driving in the daylight where we can actually see. And I don't have to make the AI mad by running the brights on. Without the brights, you cannot see in this game. They're not. I don't have a mod on for the lights. Well, I have modded auxiliary lights, which are brighter than I just never remember to reach over and kill the cruise speed down with the reduced cruise speed button. Yeah, this seems like a much straighter shot than driving way down through England to get to the train. Plus the fact we get it counted as a sleep on the boat. So we'll have a full 11 hours when we get off in Europe, in Holland, I believe. Or Newcastle on the time goes. Which is where we were when the last stream ended, because I changed structure, we went back to Glasgow. And I'll take that back. That was not a stream, that was just the last time I played. I was in Newcastle finishing up those Christmas missions. Timing when and how long to push the turn button is an art. One I have not quite mastered. I have a partner that we do a lot of driving with on stream, but he's going to Cuba tomorrow, so he's wasn't available to drive tonight, so we're not in multiplayer. I'm just doing the single player game I have, which is why we're in the modded truck. On the multiplayer, you can't run mods, so I have a new model Scania multiplayer game, but that might be in a couple of weeks. He's going to be gone a couple of weeks to Cuba. He's visiting family. As we motor up this steep hill, curvy road. Hey, safety car. Aston Martin. Ooh. Wish I had an Aston Martin. Something tells me the actual cars are not Aston Martins, though, but I could be wrong. I'm from Alabama, not England or Great Britain. This is Scotland, actually. Salud, Mr. Scania with his sister. Volvo. Yeah, that's truck park. Somebody in their demented mind getting a trailer in there and out would be no thank you. Mercedes. To me, a Merc is a Mercury, which I have a 69 Cougar. I wonder if that's a Scania bus or coach. I hear the retarder. Oh, look, we can go fast again. An older Volvo. On Monday, we'll be playing Armored Warfare with the storyline campaign, trying to get as many games in and working through as many classes of vehicles for storyline. If we finish all the classes on the storyline, we'll switch over to PvE and probably be in tank destroyers mostly in that case. I've got a couple of vehicles I'm working through. Depends on whether I'm running on the EU server or the North American server as to what I'll end up playing. I got a lot more vehicles North America than I do Europe. have to remember to put a link to our Facebook page I started today for the channel, so that you can post suggestions and such. I believe that was a dad. Car coming up the left side. I was a truck driver in the States for 20 years, most of it as either an owner-operator or company driver doing heavy haul. Did some, well, I did a lot of van work in the beginning, and then I switched over to open equipment and worked into heavy haul. Owned several different trucks over the years. I had to retire after 20 for a medical condition. Almost missed the turn, sitting here running my mouth. That's how you miss turns. Just looking down at the map going, oh, that's a pretty color. Oh, wait a minute. Is anybody coming? Nope. Nope. So we will give way to nothing. So we will go. Man, I was going a little too fast, turned a little too slow. Tried to swing wide, swung a little too wide. Haven't driven this one a lot, so it's got to get used to the turn, how fast the wheel turns, how fast the truck itself turns. The new Scania S, it's fast. It will turn on a dime. But this is a lot longer, so it takes a lot longer to turn. Yes, I slowed down the cruise for this corner because I think we're going to be in Newcastle on the Tyne about the time I come out of it anyway. Series of S's. Oh, and look, 30 miles. So I don't have to slam on the brakes. I'm already there. Have I mentioned before how much I really hate circuses? If I get damaged, it's usually in a circus. Oh look, speed camera. Everybody waves and smile so we get a good picture. That is one advantage to doing this in multiplayer. There is not any AI traffic, just other players. But like we're going to the port here, and see, I clipped somebody, or somebody clipped me. But in the game, it doesn't matter who hits who. It's I get to pay. See the damaged trailer? No, thank goodness. Slow enough. Yeah. Which one is this? I think we're going to go down and find it. Oh, it's right here at the beginning. We're not going very far in here. This is an easy one. And if we needed to rest, we could go park over there. But I don't understand why you would go over there to rest when you can get on the boat and you're going to get your rest cleared up. Let's see, where can we go? Since I don't have Scandinavia, all we can go to is, that place. I don't know how to pronounce that, not even going to try. 16 hours and 30-minute boat ride. And I will take a bite of food. My apologies, but it is dinner time also. All right, let's look at the map real quick. I'm trying to get that little bit of gray road. And then next time I'm through here, we'll get this little bit of gray road. I was over 50% until I got that DLC, and then, lo and behold, it's now only 47% of the map covered. And actually, it dropped to like 42. I got about 5% doing those Christmas runs. All right. Back out of that. And we're going to do a check real quick. I want to look at my company. Brag on how many garages I have. Though Squirrel's got many more, but then again, this is since Thanksgiving. And Squirrel's been playing for 4 years. It's not bad. 1.7 million every 7 days. $250,000 a day. Who's my best driver today? It's not me. I'm only a 5. Here I am, Fridge. 5 on it. Simonian is my best driver. Look at her log. 2 deadheads. $10,000. Not bad for a comedy driver. Let's see what kind of drivers are available. And down at the bottom, we'll find I've hired Squirrel. He's a new driver though. He's only level 5, but he's improved. All right, that's enough playing around. Let's motor. And now remember, we're in Europe. Drive on the right side of the road, which is the right side of the road. Unlike Europe, on England and Great Britain, where the right side of the road is the wrong side of the road. The left side. Where the right side of the road is actually the left. The confusion brought to you by Albert and Costello. Let's see, did I swing that wide enough? Yes. Got to love it when a plan comes together. Hannibal Smith, the A team. The real A team, not the A team where they were flying a tank. That was just a farce. That was close. Moving just a little fast to make that corner. 31 miles an hour. Like I said, so you get some weird speeds. But because I've got the cruise set up to do 5 mile an hour at a time, I can do 30. On the speed up increments. If I catch it right, I can do 31, set for 31, but I've just set it for the closest 5 below the indicated speed. I think the most I lose is 3 kilometers an hour. Or 3 miles an hour. Here we go. We got someone there. That's what we do in America, flash the tail lights, but I don't have a tail light blinker switch in this game, so I turn the flashers on and say thank you. Return to speed. Here we go. Turning from gray road yellow. That's the goal of the game. Turn the gray road yellow. Got a big paintbrush out there painting the road coming up on being an hour, though we lost 20 minutes to get in the audio, right? I clipped him. I should have moved over. There was clear. But I did not. So, didn't clip him enough to get the accident warning. Did I clip him enough? No damage. Just took off his bumper, I guess. And he decided it was his fault. That's weird for this game. Amsterdam. No, we're not stopping for brownies. And I'm driving down the shoulder road. Let's get back on that road. Oh, missed the speed up. Blinker out. Here we go. Giddy up, go, Daddy. Giddy up, go. It's actually a pretty good country song about a truck driver and his son. I'm getting better at timing that braking thing with these things. So I can get back up to the speed pretty quickly. And yeah, here in Amsterdam, you don't decide, well, I'll just keep going. It's only a short distance. About right here. Thank you for speeding. We like your money. Back up to 50 miles an hour. Well, back down to 31 again. Back up to 50 miles an hour. Can't make their minds up. If in the future you guys want me to do a specific modded truck, I do have a mod profile that we would test that in and drive it in that one. It's got specifically for testing. It's got plenty of money. It's a fully developed drive. can't do pro mods right now because I only have Going East. I got to get the other DLC that's also on the wish list of things to do. Get all the map DLCs and then install pro mods. Tuesday night we'll be doing Trucking Tuesday America. We'll be using American Trucking Simulator. I do not have New Mexico DLC for that. So I don't think I have any DLC other than Arizona and Nevada. At least the game counts Nevada as part of the DLC. It's free. I'm glad I'm supposed to be here. Following the green arrows. It just led me right to the exit I needed to go. Also, we have our own trucking company. We're EGA Logistics, which is part of Evergreen Virtual Airlines, which is an airline that I'm the COO of, that does simulated airline operations through VATSIM. I will post links on our Facebook page to the Truck Books Company and the Virtual Airlines webpage. We will be getting the trucking company onto the airlines page eventually. The main part of the airlines page will be transitioned to Evergreen Virtual Worldwide Logistics, and then Evergreen Virtual Airlines Group for the airline, and Evergreen Worldwide Logistics for the trucking. It's available for both ETS and ATS, whichever you have if you're into trucking. And you can, it keeps a financial track of all the runs, tells you what your overall profit is. Just a way to keep score, different from the end game. The airline uses VAFS to keep track of its financial records. We fly worldwide, based out of KSFO, San Francisco International Airport. We will be flying streaming FSX. I got a little tweaking to do to my FSX. I recently had a computer rebuild, and it's not quite right. It doesn't always cooperate, but it's almost there. We'll be doing probably Friday night ops with VATSIM, wherever that happens to be, each week. Or we'll be flying a lot of cargo around the Hawaiian Islands, fly Lockheed Constellation Starliner, which right now is in Scotland, needs to be brought back to the United States, which is a 15-hour flight. We may do that on a Saturday morning, 15-hour stream. You can come and go as you please, and see how far I make. It can fly San Francisco to Shannon, which I did in one straight flight, and it can fly back. Maybe. Depends on the winds. So, and because of the VAFS financial system, in the real world, if I started running low on fuel, I could stop and refuel. VAFS for the flight to count, I got to do it in a straight shot, no stops. So it's fun. Take off, keep the plane going. On the flight to Shannon, as we crossed the Labrador coast, we crossed the Atlantic. We lost oil pressure in number one. Had to shut number one down. We finished the flight. It should have been a 12-hour flight because we were going with the Jetstream. Ended up being a little over 15 because we slowed down when we lost number one. Across the Atlantic was a lot slower segment. But we made it in. We landed. Then we flew over to Belfast. Flew it over to Belfast to our EGAA airfield, which is actually Belfast International, and our maintenance base for Europe. Had the engine pulled and overhauled. And then I flew it back to Shannon to wait until I could fly back to the States, and then I started having computer issues, and that's been probably a year since that flight took place. We did that. Most of that flight was done live on VATSIM too, so I had air traffic control. For me, it was an enjoyable flight. Here we go. Where are we now? Wow, we're 600 miles into the trip. Down to 823 miles to go, 20 hours. We'll look at the map here in a second. See where I'm at. Now on multiplayer, you have to actually stop the truck to do this. But you know, we're single player. Okay. We're in Germany. Welcome to Deutschland. Deutschland über alles. Deutschland overall. Germany overall. All right. 359 miles on the tank left. What's my miles per gallon? 4.2 miles per gallon. 680 horsepower. 4.3. Here we go back to the cruise control page. Minutes after the dogs were fed, they must be getting ready to take them outside. I hear them calling names. Ooh, almost 4 million pounds. I'm gonna buy the garage in Budapest fully upgraded. When I get there, after I got the other two things unlocked. And with the exception of myself and Paul, I have an all-female fleet, so we'll only be adding one truck to the fleet until I can get more female drivers available. My wife thinks I'm weird. Gotta get the women in the trucking business. More diversity. Dusseldorf. Never been there. I lived here in the from October of '78 to April of '81. I was in Heidelberg, Worms, Kaiserslautern, and a little town called Weierhof. But the house was in another smaller town called Einzelten. My dad was worked on General Command, U.S. Army Europe staff, and then was transferred to headquarters, Weierhof sub-community of Worms, as the NCOIC, non-commissioned officer in charge. I have over 1,000 kilometers, almost 1,500 kilometers in Volksmarching, which is walks, organized walks in the woods. Speed limit all of a sudden, and then right back up to 50. There's nothing there. Little spot there. Missed, I guess. Car hauler. It looks like a bull rag, the kind of car trailer we do bull rags in the States. And that's what I thought it was, but then I noticed there are actually cars in there. It's just a semi-enclosed car hauler, where we have the average everyday car is in an open, carried in open car haulers. Really expensive cars are enclosed full trailers. There we go. To pick up some more gray. 6 hours till we have to sleep. Son's headed out to work at Walmart. He does the third shift maintenance. Or one of my sons. I have 4. 3 still live with me. There, I caught it at 37 that time. Just in time to stop and make a turn. But hey, I was actually running 38. If you run a red light, you will get a picture taken and a ticket in the mail. If you run a stop sign, you just may get hit. And here we go. Erasing the gray. Get that paintbrush out. Painting the road yellow again. Couldn't find a load. That's nice. $40 gallons, 231 miles. Down to 4.2. It's up. Now it's down. You hear that singing? We're back on our side of the road. And that's the man that would give us a ticket. Especially if I'd been on the wrong side of the road. But, you know, I am using buttons, not steering wheels. Sometimes you just oversteer and you get to the wrong side of the road. And we're still painting the road yellow. Here we go. More yellow. A DAF. DAF. Owned by PACCAR Incorporated. And known in the United States as Peterbilt and Kenworth. I actually like cab overs. I'm an oddity among American truck drivers because I find the cab over more maneuverable. Yes, you're out here on the front. You're the first on the scene, as the master hood race will say. But I can put a cab over in a lot more places than I can put a hood. It's just physical size. My truck was not a Cadillac. The last truck we owned was nearly 300-inch wheelbase, 23 feet long, Freightliner Classic XL with a driver's lounge package in red metallic. It worked at Beacons Van Lines. Daily Express and Warren Transport out of Iowa. And had 1 million miles on it. The last paid run I did with Warren Express, we had #1 cylinder liner slip down again, a problem with the 500 horse Detroit. It happened at 500,000 kilometers, and we were about 550,000 kilometers on the overhaul when that happened. And I almost didn't make it up Rattan Pass with the load I had that day. We got it to Laredo, dropped it in the yard, bobtailed home for Christmas, and I had to call in and say I'm not coming back. Can't afford to rebuild the engine right now. I can't afford to get stranded on the side of the road somewhere with a blown motor. I hated it. Wished I could have stayed there. There was a great company. But you know, it was what it was. I ended up staying home for a year doing piddly stuff. Worked for, I'm embarrassed to admit, a chicken company for a year. And then went back over the road for 9 months. And I got sick, and that was the end of my career. At Warren, we hauled a lot of John Deere green. But no, we weren't painting it on top of water towers. It was actually on John Deere's, which are owned by Liebherr, which is a European company. Gallons, 177 miles. As we join the Audubon again. Got just under 4 hours. 666 miles to go. That's not auspicious. $156, 157 miles to go. 27 gallons. We're going to go ahead and fuel here. But we're not going to sleep. Actually, we're going to look at the map. I'd been in this one before. I have not been in this one. We will go get fuel at the next one. Here we go. We're just going to cut through this one. We're just shooting through. It may take more than 2 hours to get there. We'll see. Like I said, we really actually won't be on this run for. Didn't leave till about 25 after. We've been at it an hour and 4 minutes of actual driving time. Yes, I know I'm speeding, but I'm building up to get back on the Autobahn. That was close. But at least I didn't get a speeding ticket for the photo. This would be easier with the steering wheel, and like I said, it's on the list to get. And the Imperial Dragon's in up there bobbing around. $32 miles, 23 gallons. 4.3 miles a gallon. We're back up on our fuel mileage. Painting that road yellow again. Hope everybody brought enough paint. I just have to remember when it says park to take it. And that barking in the background is our Shelties. Or one of them, I believe that's Maverick, my Sheltie, or mine and my wife's Sheltie. It might be my son's who's at Walmart's Sheltie. We have two. Shelties are known as the stranger danger dog. They like to bark. That's their job. When they're guarding sheep, they're the alarm clock. Hey, somebody's here. Hey, somebody's here. And then the border collie or the collie or the shepherd come running and deal with whatever is disturbing. It says I am running out of fuel. Well, let's see. We have 19 gallons, 109 miles. look at that map again. We may have made a mistake. But we should make it there. We'll see. We'll be positive. We're going to make it. We're going to fuel and we're going to sleep. The gas pump over there on GPS and the bed both are going to be red by the time we get there, I think. Gas pump's already. 99 miles. And if we run out of fuel, we'll just have to get towed somewhere and we'll sleep there. Or on the Autobahn in Germany. Changing lanes like I'm having to here. With the cars going so much faster than the truck. You stick it in a hole and the car just slams into the back of it. 5% damage to your load. Big fine. And then you get a big fine because you got 5% damage to your load. And see, that guy just hit me. For 1% damage to the trailer, I bet. Yep, 1% damage to both. Oh well, so much for getting an excellent delivery. But he's getting off there and he was in the left lane. So he just turned right into it. The AI still needs a lot of work. They're better with 1.3. A lot better than it were in 1.28. But they still need some work. And I'm sure SCS is taking care of that. Because that's what they do. It's just fine-tuning. Fine-tuning. That's what it needs, is a little bit of fine-tuning. Half a clock, and we will be stopping for fuel, and we're an hour 45 minutes from eating the rest break, so we're going to go ahead and take one. It is 6:15 at night. It'll be about 4 o'clock in the morning when we wake up. Be less traffic. It'll be dark. Won't be able to see, but it won't take too long for the sun to come up. We've got 562 miles to go. We should get this done before the end, before the 2 hour before. And there's the avatar telling me I'm tired. Well, lucky him. We're coming in here and getting fuel, and he's going to get to go to sleep. Hour and a half. Lazy Ann. She can't get good employees these days. Oh, of course, stop just short. Set the brakes, turn the engine off, and start pumping it. 4 pounds, 55 pence a gallon. That was why, part of the other reason we parked the truck. That's about what it was, dollars per gallon. And I was driving for fuel. $568. Because I released the parking brake. And we will now drive up here. Cha-ching. Yeah. We're pulling over here and parking, you lazy little chit. Courtesy, we will pull all the way to the front of the line. See, we're extended into the other parking spot, but you know, hey, what can I say? Lights off. Brake set. Neutral. Engine off. Yeah. See, I got the squirrel in the back too. Good night. And here we go. Oh, we wake up. 3:30. So I was only off by half an hour. Engine start. Lights on. Put it in gear. 4,089,000 pounds. Release the brakes. Turn left. And ease out of the parking spot. I think we will take a picture right now for the thumbnail for the stream. I might end up waiting till daylight because I don't have the brights on. But hey, we got. Let's see. Depth of field. I see an error in my bibs. That's supposed to be a white, yellow, white. Not two yellows. I'm going to have to fix that when we get this load delivered. I might just make them all white. This is one of the Christmas backgrounds you got. The other one's called Top of the World. It doesn't let me get painted on these. Oh well. There we go. Yeah, I see the difference. In the real world, you shouldn't be driving with that much bright lights. And in the States, you can't have those lights on the roof except for off-road. Turn them on and on-road, it's a big ticket. You know, it's just, still painting the road yellow. I'm sorry, I got an itch. That is Knight wanting to come in. He doesn't like being locked out. But he gets in here and makes a lot of noise, and then you're gonna have a real hard time hearing me or him demanding attention. I can't drive the truck and give him attention. Just getting hot in here, making it very uncomfortable. Well, I got the map up. I'm going to take a couple more bites of my cold dinner. Hamburger helper lasagna. Much better warm. But the show must go on and on. I don't know what's going on here, but everybody came to a stop. Somebody bumped somebody and they quit and they stopped moving. Yeah, it's like the guy that hit me earlier. I left him sitting in two lanes. Osford, the largest town in Germany. Every exit leads there. 1% was that wreck. The other percentage is just wear and tear on the tractor. $509 miles. We're gonna end up sleeping again. Yeah, just under 10 hours. But at least this is an external contract. There is 13 hours and 52 minutes of real time to get it there. And we will have it done tonight, so we're good. We may go the next 10 minutes and then just call it a night. Save the game at the next rest area, Service Plaza, and pick up where we left off next Thursday. Sorry, the sun's come up enough. We don't need to hit high beam. Sorry about that, sir. Just pushed the button a little too much and shot me in 9 lane. Just like that happened. The Polizei. Now, when I was in Germany, the Polizei were green, not blue. I'm wondering if they've changed the colors of their cars. Well, I didn't get past him in time to go in. So we'll go a little further. that rest area. Yeah. We're gonna call it when we get here at the Welcome Center. Or the port of entry, or whatever they call it over there. I'm starting to have trouble keeping lane control. And it will be 10 o'clock here by then. And I do have to get up at 6 a.m. Sun coming up through the trees. Shadows of the high tension towers. Go through Great Britain, Belgium, and Germany tonight. We'll pick up Slovakia and Hungary next week. Style exits. I'm hoping they will over time start taking these out and making them the more modern exits they have. But time. Skip the service first if we don't need the fuel. And we will pull into the Welcome Center border crossing area. Excuse me. Save the game. Now we'll start here. And this is where we will pick up next week. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I didn't bore you with my conversation. But I need to eat my dinner. Open the door up, and it's just gonna get too loud when I do that. Thank you for coming. See you next week. Next scheduled stream is Monday, 8 o'clock. Metal Monday with Armored Warfare. And then Tuesday, Trucking America. Wednesday, Wild Wednesday we'll be in Skyrim again next week. And then next Thursday we'll be back here picking up where we left off. Thank you again. I know I've said that several times, but I can't thank you enough for coming. Have a good evening.